Yeah, good morning everyone. So today again we are meeting. I thought I'll deviate from the engineering topics and go on to something of daily life. Many people report that they are under stress, they are under tension, and so on. So at least today we will try to understand the tension so that we may be able to tackle it in a better way. In methods of science, we first define what we are trying to study. So let us try to first define what stress, worry, tension, and so on are. They are all pure imagination, a thought in the mind, which is no real validity at all. But there is a tendency of the mind to take them as real, and that is where the worry starts. And one of the major reasons why this happens is because we have a notion that things should happen as we think it should happen. And any feeling that something is going to go not in a direction which I want it to happen, then we get it as a negative thought and tension starts. So the two things we have to do to reduce worry is first to realize that our thoughts have no reality, no value of truth. It just comes. If you don't bother about it, it will just go. But the moment you say it is my thought and this is what is going to really happen, you are in trouble. I always try nowadays. I give this example. Suppose you buy a car, and when you turn your steering to the right or a clockwise direction, your car also turns to the right. Now, if you feel that why should I always adjust to this car? If I turn the steering wheel to the left, I want the car to go to the right. It just does not happen. In life also, it is exactly what is true. Since they are human beings, we expect them to change. We expect them to behave as we wish them to behave. It does not happen. You have to accept the behavior of the person with whom you are living or with whom you are interacting and understand, and then you have the freedom, you have the choice to behave in a way by which you don't get tensed. Finally, the problem is that I should not get changed, stressed, worried, and so on. And the only thing which can help is your own understanding about yourself and the people around you. You cannot do anything about the people around you. They are as they are, and you will have to understand their behavior and respond accordingly, by which you will have no problem. So if you carefully think, worry is your own creation. And of course, I know that rationally you can say this, and then, but still in the subconscious level, you will have a tension, you will have a worry, you will have a feeling of uneasiness. And that, of course, you will have to overcome by doing or sitting quietly and looking at your thoughts. And when you keep looking at the thoughts do not come, like, if you're not, if you let it happen. So sit quietly and watch your thoughts. And with each thought which comes up, you simply say a mantra. The thought cannot build upon itself. A new thought has to come. And this, if you can do carefully with awareness, you will never get worried. And I hope you will try this simple technique. Of course, one more thing normally which happens is we are impatient and we want something to happen as we expect it to happen. We are not waiting to see that it is going to happen the way we wanted, or we will not be patient and explain to the other people, this is what I want. You simply say something and then say, I expect this to be happening. Most problems happen only because of that. Have the patience, explain to people around you that this is what you want, or at least wait. If you can wait for a while and see, then you will understand why the other person is not able to behave the way you want them to behave. So stress is only your imagination, your thoughts, your expectations. But look at what would really come to you, and then if you can respond to what comes to you, worry is not going to be there. I hope you will try this small technique by which you can take care of your worries. Thank you.